Well, Groove Pill started very simply from the context of I was at a friend's house and I got up in the middle of the night to get a drink, and I went to her fridge and there was a little saying on her fridge that said, "Wake up every day and do what you can with what you have." And so Groove Pill's come from there.
Groove Pill started with a phone call from a really good friend of mine, and he just wanted to start making music, really good pop music.
Pete pitched the idea for me to actually come on board and produce one song. So yeah, Pete came down to my studio, pitched me this idea, had some lyrics and stuff that were happening, and we just kind of created a song from there.
The collective sound is myself, Peter Harrington Olsen, and Matt Sofo.
So the way the first song came about was, Jason woke up and had these ideas, these lyrics, and this idea and this kind of theme for a song. And that theme translated into pages and pages of lyrics that he'd written. And then he obviously sent that to Pete, and then Pete really turned words into a melody, into a song, into a story.
At first, it was maybe going to be disposable music. So just, cheesy pop. Pop that sells, but it's evolved more than that now. We think we've reached more of a broader market.
So here we are at Hot House Studios in Acton Street, St Kilda, and the boys have been working here for a couple of hours with some horns. Tell the board what's going on.
Okay, we've had some horn players in, 2 players, trombone and trumpet. Trumpet was the most important to get that sort of Mexican vibe, And this is going to hopefully be the track of the summer. If not this summer here in Australia, we're going to definitely try and get it out for Europe.
One of the most exciting parts about the project is working with so many young artists. At this point of the project, which we've been working on for a year now secretly, we've got 17 different young Australian artists in development deals. So it's really exciting to be able to develop, work with, push, make songs and videos for these young artists and see which ones the people like.
We can get to create, a song for that person with that character and genre of sort of style of music. But then the next project, it's someone completely different. It is really a group effort between 3 talented people with 3 very different and individual ideas.
I'm really excited to be able to offer the Australian music industry music videos that are really high in production value and that hopefully the market will look at and think that this thing's been produced out of LA. We've put absolutely no compromise at all in regards to the video production on the entire project. Not in a dollar sense, not in a creative sense. We've really reached for the moon, and we're creating world-class videos.
The ideas really, they start in all different places. A lot of them really start with Jason, or we sit down as a group and talk about ideas. But the biggest thing has been turning a musical idea and a musical concept into a visual concept, into a visual medium. And that's been the most amazing part for me, because turning a song into a video hasn't been something that I've done much in my past as a producer.
Jason to me would have to be the most driven person that I know of. The way he pushes every aspect of what he does, his empire, with the Ministry of Dance, biggest studios in the world, something like that. He works on another level, so that keeps me really on my toes.
I think Pete is a very unique and talented individual personally. I definitely think he stands out in Melbourne like no one else does. He's got a different headspace and a different, thought pattern, and his ideas come from different places that everyone else does, and really brings something unique.
Matt Sofo, very talented young guy. I had a look at a whole bunch of Melbourne producers, and I believe Matt is the smartest young programmer that's really working out of Melbourne at the moment. We only hired Matt, or commissioned Matt to work on the first song, and then he did such a great job of that. I said to Peter, well, let's chuck one more song his way, which also really worked the way we liked it. So we actually invited Matt in to the collective sound and formed as a 3 rather than a 2.
So if I had to put the whole Groove Pill experience into one word, it would be
scary.
Yeah. Expensive.
Love.